Nah, on three. 1, 2, 3. Word. All right. I'm here again, the Organized Sound Podcast. I'm joined today by Frankie and Mello Sav, and I am actually. Do you want to be Frankie or DeLa? I'm joined today by DeLa and Mello Sav, and this is the Organized Sound Podcast. I'm your host, Mahib Balday. So first of all, I've seen a lot of questions about what the Organized Sound Podcast is. And essentially what I'm doing is making a mainly hip-hop podcast, but it really encompasses all of pop culture. So if you guys have any video ideas, let me know in the comments. So we're joined today by two official Dub C members. I'm also a member of Dub C, and I'm going to let Frankie explain what this collective is.
Yeah, Dub C is just some cool ass dudes, yo.
That do what?
That do everything. Make music, design logos, t-shirts, graphics, which I actually do a lot of. Like I do tour posters and I do graphic arts for singles and stuff. We have producers, engineers. We have Mahib, who does the podcast and stuff. He did like all like
marketing
and everything. Yeah, so we're just a whole fucking machine, and each of us are like gears. We just all work off each other and like make shit happen.
Where did you want to answer that definition?
You
You covered it? All right. Well, Mello Sav, we're here to celebrate your new album, Heaven Sent. So tell us a little bit about that generally.
Shit, Heaven Sent is, I feel like that's like my gem. Like my first gem was 420 till midnight, and like when I've heard the difference is like I was in 2015, I was turning 19, I'm about to be 21 now. Like, what I want people to witness is like growth as like an artist. Like if you compare like my old music, it's like yeah, I had a sense of what direction I was going in, but it was just like I still needed like my own perfect sound. Like I was exploring, and just like I just want people to see growth with Heaven Sent. So and I feel like that's what I gave them. Like I feel like I'm ready for like the music.
Word. So let's get into the songs that you had me listen to, which were all extremely dope. The first on the album mixtape is Rely, and it's spelled R-E-L-I-E. So tell me about, first of all, that hook and where that idea came from.
Alright, so the beat is pretty fucking smooth, so I was just like, damn, I need to say some smooth shit. So that's the first thing that went in my mind. And I was just like, damn, what can I say? So I just said, time flies, what you saying, wise guys. Oh, wise guys, clever sayings, lies, oh, they saying, lies. Oh, they saying, time flies, what you saying, wise guys, clever sayings, lies. Oh, they saying, like, lies. And I'm saying, like basically, like, as an artist, time has flown. Like I feel like I'm getting like way more better with my craft. And then there's the wise guys who come up to me like I never really like interacted with them as well. Like they just see me for what I'm gonna be. They don't see me for me, Melvin. They see me for Mello Sav, and they think they can just rely on that. You feel me? So it's like you have to distance yourself from the wrong people. There's just some people who see you for you, and there's some people who see you for what they can benefit off.
Parasites.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Don't rely on me, because while you're relying on me, you're also lying. So that's what I'm saying. Like, don't rely. That's why I spoke like that.
Fuck all the fake love.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I also felt like you were getting to a point of like reinventing yourself when you are kind of like Mello Sav versus Melvin.
I feel like
Talk about
Melvin,
that.
I made a song called Melvin's Room, and it was like it's still like a remix to Marvin's Room, and
Right.
I feel like with that song, I just like Melvin's dead. I'm Mello Sav now. Like there's like I don't know, like the old me's dead. Like I'm tired of just like all that fake shit. I'm just tired of it. So it's like I feel like Mello Sav is who I am. There's no other way around that. Like yeah, I have a government name and shit, but I'm Mello Sav. Like I feel like a fucking superhero.
Definitely.
Be somebody
That theme comes up when we were just talking about comic books in general. You got the Superman shirt on.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite superhero?
My favorite, you can call me a fanboy, but it's Batman. I'm
Batman. You're Batman.
Yeah, I'm Batman.
You're the dude. Word. Alright, so getting back to the track listing, the second track you had me listen to, what was that one?
It's called Feel It.
Feel It. I gotta say Feel It's probably my favorite. So, and I see you on Facebook like, I want people to feel it.
Yeah, because
so,
it's like, alright, the hook is like, I've been in my thoughts, not my feelings. You said you was the plug, so what that deal is. And keep a note on that bar. I said you said you was the plug, so what that deal is. Like, just remember that. It's a little side note. And then I said I put it to your head. I won't conceal it because I want you to feel it. And it might sound like I'm talking about a gun to your head, but in reality, I'm just talking about my music. Headphones go to your head. I want you to feel my vibe. And then again, I'm taking a shot with my music, so it could correlate. It's just like, I don't know. I just want like that. I just want people to like feel my vibes. Basically.
When you said it though, I was thinking mind bullets too. I was just like, you know, when you're speaking that truth and like headshot to like making you think
I hear you.
completely different.
When I hear it, I feel like you're saying basically like you can do whatever you want, but like I'm fucking nasty. Like you're gonna feel my shit regardless. Like kind of like reminds me of the J. Cole bar where it says like hating on the outside, but inside you. Because like your soul can't help but feel it. Like, basically, I felt like that's kind of the same shit. Like no matter how you try to avoid Mello Sav and blow up and be that nigga, you might have to feel my shit because everybody else is. And if you don't, then it's whatever. It's still gonna be at your hand, boy. So you better fucking kill yourself because you ain't gonna be able to fucking not hear Mello Sav in the streets.
Right, like that. I think that's a big thing in hip hop where there's a lot of haters in the beginning, right?
Definitely.
But then once you start rolling, it's like you can't be a hater of certain people anymore because it's so
like
undeniable.
They don't see you for what you're gonna be. They're just like looking at you like, because from the same city type shit, like, he's from Springfield. Like, nigga, that don't matter. Really
Springfield slept on for
real.
real.
It is slept on
for real.
And isn't that what like the party say? I've been in my thoughts on my feelings like.
Oh yeah.
You don't care who support. Like I remember you saying like you don't care who supports. I mean I share the same sentiment. Like fuck, I don't care if the nigga around me support me or not. Like I've been in my thoughts, my feelings. Like it's not gonna stop me from doing what I want to do because my niggas around me are like the people that I think are supposed to support me aren't gonna support me.
Bullshit. Cause think about it. What do thoughts?
Fuck it.
Right.
What do your thoughts do? You attract your thoughts. You feel me? So I've been in my thoughts, not my feelings. Cause if I'm in my feelings, I'm just gonna track that shit. But I gotta track my thoughts. That's my life, like, you feel me? Like what I think about, what I'm going to be. Cause like,
just worry about the next move. Fuck whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Thinking about
stay in your own head.
I can't do it.
Cause once you let them get in your head, you lost.
Right. And like no matter what level you get to, there's no pleasing everyone.
Yeah.
And I feel like we see that with the hottest artists in the game. That we were talking about. We were talking about Kendrick, like Drake, J. Cole. Like they can't come out with this album and make everybody happy, but they're hitting hard, and that's what it's about.
I don't know about Drake, bro.
that's another podcast right
we
there.
can hip hop all day.
We're gonna get to that. I feel like later today. But all right, so Feel It. Is that the second one off?
Yeah, that was
the mixtape. All right, and then it goes into Mello's interlude.
Yeah.
And kind of like stream of consciousness in there again. I don't know did we listen to the whole thing? I feel like you skipped to the next song after the first verse, right?
Yeah.
But so talk about this.
Did you notice the cover? It was a painting by Michelangelo.
Yeah, let's get into the cover too. The cover's dope.
Look at the cover. There's like some, I think it's Arabic tape. I gotta ask Brian here. He's gonna read the cover. There's like a
shout out to Brian.
Yeah, Brian Filipino. It looked like it's like, I think it's Arabic on top. And the painting
on
is by,
top, yeah.
The painting is by Michelangelo, and Michelangelo is my middle name. So what I'm saying is I'm an artist. And then also the hands. I feel like I'm heaven sent. Like my music is a gift. But in the rap game, like most people look at it and they're like, oh, this ain't soul, all that type of shit. You feel me? It's like people think like music is like run by like the devil type shit.
Yeah, Illuminati, like
all that type of shit. You feel me? So it's like what I want to show in this album is like those things can be tempting to touch, and I said that in Mello's interview. And that hand right there, that's supposed to be my hand, and it's reaching out to like the rap games. They're gonna take me, and they're not gonna take me. And the rap game talks to me. The rap game is basically the devil. You'll hear it in the skit. It's like, all right, and it's basically it's me like talking to him. Like, all right, so what do you want from me? Like, he's gonna tell me all the things he's gonna offer me, all that type of shit. And the next song after that's called "They Don't Know," and you'll hear my reply to him in the first 3 words I say. It's like a story.
Okay, I didn't hear They Don't Know, but so
I 2 songs for you.
yeah, I don't want to ruin the surprise, but then so that is the reply song.
Yeah, exactly.
And like, are there any like conclusions or takeaways from that?
I think he performed at the last show, so
Yeah,
Okay.
the live stream.
I probably heard it before.
Yeah, if you go back to the videos, he performed at the last show. So
Yeah.
Word.
But
And then so from the interlude, you go into what's next.
No, it goes to They Don't Know, and then there's a song called Right Now, and then it goes to What's Next,
Okay.
and then it's Radio Right Now.
Okay. So
everything. I was like,
got you. We were skimming around a little.
Yeah.
So talk about what's next, because I really like that's another hook that I feel says a lot.
Yeah, because niggas is hungry, feel me? Alright, so what do I say? I gotta think about the song real quick. Oh, yeah. I said, if I'm rolling, no, scoping what we said. Like, if I'm with my people, everybody's on watch. We're all vigilant. We got the vision. We know where we're going. And after that, I said, niggas hating on a gamble, place a bet. It's like, if you're hating, why don't you bet on my failure? You're gonna keep doing that, but I'm gonna keep, aggressive. And I said, if I'm rolling down, bet, niggas. Yeah, bet. I'm rolling on the scope on the same thing. I'm a nigga humble, but they see me as a threat. And I'm saying, like, if you, like, I don't know what vibe you get from me, but people who like, don't, like, they don't usually, like, people don't understand me, so, like, they'll look at me and be like, oh, he looks really shit, but I'm most, like, I just don't, like, sometimes I could be a little nervous and shit, but, yeah, that's just me, you feel me? Like, I don't talk much if I'm, like, I have to warm up to people, so, like, people just look at me and think, oh, he's stuck up, or he's, like, but nah, I'm just, like, I like talk more in my head sometimes. I'm just like I analyze things before like I warm up. So it's like people see me like I'm humble, but people will see me as a threat. Like I'm also talking about how I'm half black. You feel me? So like, it goes to like all that type of shit too. But that's the main reason why I said that shit. Cause it's like I don't want people to look at me and just think I'm some stuck up, mean, rude person that like you try to talk to me, I'm just gonna be like disregard everything. Feel me? Like what's that? Bougie?
Yeah.
Like that. Like I'm nowhere near that type of shit. And then the next verse I say is, my soul dwells asking God, what's next? Because I'm just thinking, like, what is next? Like, I have the thoughts in my head and shit, but what's going to happen in that process?
Right. That is an interesting place to end the hook, because it's kind of like asking God for guidance. Do you feel like you don't know? It almost has a spiritual feeling to it. Do you feel like you don't know what's going? Because obviously you know what's good with the music. Yeah. Mass on the rise. You're on the path. You've got your videos coming out, which we'll talk about, and so it feels like you wouldn't be the person asking that question. So like, what do you want revealed to you?
That's a good question. But then what do I want revealed to me? It's like,
is it more long term, like 10 years type stuff?
To be honest, it's just the future in general. It's just like another one of my main things is like the way I see God is like I just think God's the universe, and I just like when you think you're sending those thoughts out to the universe. That's why all that shit. I won't get into that, but that's a mouthful. But yeah, like I don't know. I want God to reveal Himself to me somehow. So it's just that's just my main thing right there, like. Because I was like, ever since I was like a baby, I was in church. I used to go to Bethany St. God at Agawam, and I'm like, it was a hype, but it's just like being there for like 18 years, just hear the same like shit all over and over again. It's like, all right, there has to be more to this. This shit is too simple. Like, I don't know.
I think that's a common theme, and we kind of talked about music as the new religion, and why people. I think a lot of people want more answers, and I think religion, for like what we grew up on, is like going through the motions.
Yeah, like
and people are done with that.
Religions these days, they make people believe in a God more than they believe in themselves. And I feel like, God put you on this earth, you're supposed to do what the fuck He does, which is create. Like, Because we're made in God's image. You feel me? That's like going back to the universe. I feel like the universe is us. Because like thoughts create like when you think, you create frequencies, right? Well, a frequency is vibration. Same thing as music. Music is vibration. Universe means one song. So we all just a part of that little one universe. Is that God?
Facts.
We're making that one tick. You want to add to that?
We're an atom inside of a person, inside of a universe. I'm playing. Our universe. Our universe.
We're not that significant.
Yeah.
Oh,
our universe
shit.
is just an atom inside of the universe, and it's just like every atom is its own.
Do you guys watch Rick and Morty?
I seen a couple ones when he made that.
I've seen a couple ones, but
He
I've seen the season 3 with all the last one that came out.
Okay. I'm thinking of a particular episode that kind of relates to what we're talking about.
The car battery.
The car battery. That's what I'm talking about. That's what you're talking about?
No, the first episode of the 3rd season.
What happens?
You haven't seen it?
No, probably not.
I want to see if you episode.
Because it does with multiverses and all that.
Oh,
you know
okay.
about the or like the Ricks and all the
Multiple
universes.
Ricks, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
You want me to tell you what happens?
Yes.
So you know how Rick
'Cause
got
people
captured.
wanna know.
You know how Rick got captured, right? Rick got captured
At the
by
end of
those
season 2?
by the Galaxy
Police, right? That are also Ricks.
No, not the ones with the claws.
I think I've seen them.
I don't know it enough to like tell you.
Okay.
The alien dudes, the weird like with the octopus mouths.
Okay, so he's captured.
Yeah, he got captured by them. They're going in his brain to try to find out how he made that time gun so they could use it,
Right.
his portal gun. And they're doing that, and then he finds a way to get out of that by tricking the person that's in his mind, like on some Inception shit. And then he like switches bodies with him, and then he just keeps switching bodies all the way till he gets to another Rick's body, and then like he ends up killing all the Ricks. Every other Rick, he kills them all.
Oh.
And he just like he teleports their base into the base of the other dude, and then it's like an all-out war going on, and he's just like killing everybody. It's fucking insane.
Damn.
And that's what
that show's so well thought out.
That sauce, like McDonald's about to come back with that Mulan sauce from that movie, because ever since that episode, people have been trying to buy it on eBay. Like all that old 1990 like 6 or 8 sauce from the Nuggets for the Mulan movie.
Man. I did not know about that.
Dude, that shit
Wait,
was
so
on
what does
eBay.
Mulan have to do with it?
Nothing. And Rick just loved that sauce. And
Oh.
for some reason, in the episode, he goes back in time. What is it? Szechuan?
Say it louder.
No.
Szechuan
Say-
sauce? Szechuan?
Szechuan.
Brother,
Szechuan
it's
sauce.
obvious you're there, so just say it.
Like, I don't know what to do.
Oh,
I've
we
seen episode
got
once.
people playing Battlefield in
I
here.
know exactly what you're talking about.
I only seen episode once, bro.
Yeah.
And I can't pronounce Japanese words. But yeah, he does all that shit. And now there's like this big thing where like I think McDonald's gonna try to remake the sauce.
No, that show has a lot of power.
That is
I mean,
crazy.
it's just so clever and
I
like.
seen the episode and I was like, this show is nuts. Now I like
That's one of my
watch
favorites.
every other episode.
Oh, you have to, dude. They're pretty consistent too. They don't miss that much.
Yeah, I've
But
seen the first like 5.
back to the album. So we go from What's Next to Randy Orton, which is like the fun song, which literally we almost made a dance video to. what's the describe the Randy Orton phrase.
It's not. It's not a. I mean,
Describe
anybody
the
who ever
attack.
watched wrestling-
Describe the attack from the dude. Oh no, it's not. So the Randy Orton is the RTO, which is the RKO finishing move.
And it's like, I don't know. Anybody ever seen wrestling? It's just a quick. He just kind of just grabs them from like. He sneaks.
I'd call it a reverse headlock, right? Because a headlock's here and it's up here instead, and you take the person down to the mat with it.
Can you just like put a video like,
Of it?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm that good at editing, but I'm thinking I'm gonna have like other people edit this at some point. So yeah.
Throwing like a side,
Well,
like a
it's
side
just like
clip
real quick,
of us
yeah.
talking
No,
about
that,
it.
and I'm
It's
definitely
like
gonna try and
appear,
get like,
right.
I'm trying to get like the album cover too in there. So yeah, we're gonna work on that type
And
of
now I can
special
send you the
effects.
clip for like the simple too.
Word, yeah, we'll put it in the
Yeah,
video.
'cause,
That'd
you're
be
gonna ask me
perfect.
about that. And
That'd be perfect.
He basically just sneaks up on you, and he like goes in front of you and like just like grabs your head, pulls you down. It's really fast and it's really sneaky. And I know they had all the vines with it. He RKO'd the Hulk, and like, they placed him in anything if someone falls. He's like, watch out, RKO! Oh my god!
The commentator is dumb
It's
funny.
dumb, but like
Even better.
I used to watch compilations of it and just like laugh all the time. It's so funny.
Oh, word. So okay, so talk a little bit more about the song, the vibe of the song, and why it's so perfect for right now.
Cause like when it comes to music, I feel like that's my life. Not even I feel like I just know it's my life. So that's why I feel like the last song is Watch Out, man, because I'm gonna be sneaky with the music. It's so sudden. It's like, oh shit, where this nigga come from? Like who's this? Like, is this nigga on the radio or some shit? Nah, I think I'm thinking from Springfield, you feel me? It's like, I just want everybody I'm not like, the thing is like, I feel like I'm already up to par with people who are famous. Like, so I'm telling them to watch out. Cause I'm hungry, I want that throne. I feel like I've been chilling in the dungeons and you got all the jokers going for the throne. And I'm just like, alright, when is it my turn? So I'm telling everybody to watch out. You know how Kendrick was on Control?
Right.
That's how I feel with heaven said.
You're sending the warning.
Watch out.
Yeah, he's telling y'all, bro, I'm not in my feelings, I'm in my thoughts, I'm making moves, nigga. You about to catch the vibes right now. Y'all niggas better watch out. When I'm rolling with my niggas, we going hard. And y'all can't rely on me no more, boy. Like, it's a
mixtape.
Yeah, you just put
the whole fucking mixtape.
Mello Sav is here, boy.
It is.
All right, so let's talk dates. Let's talk like releases and dates of all that stuff.
Oh yeah, so that shit drops on Easter.
It's just tomorrow, right?
Yeah, it's just tomorrow. Yeah.
People will be seeing this like midweek. It's out. It's out right
now. We're gonna cut that part. It's out.
So you probably bumping that shit right now. Skip the next one.
I'm gonna be bumping that shit right now. I've been bumping that shit for like 3 weeks, bro. I got this.
That ass, you got this shit for anybody.
That ass.
Nice. And then you have another video coming out because you did a video. What was your first video?
It's called
Hellbound. Yep.
Yeah. I could explain that real quick. It's called Hellbound because that's where I thought 2016 was going. Like, it was dealing with everything. Like, if you just, the way Vita put everything, you feel me? The world is
Like
Hellbound.
plane crash?
Yeah, it's Hellbound. So, it's like Hellbound gave Heaven Set. Like, two, like, boom. Like my yin and yang. Like, it wasn't a mixtape, but it was just one song.
It was the bridge.
Yeah, exactly.
What sparked the idea for the Heaven Set concept?
Exactly.
We were talking about like being hellbound.
Yeah.
Like, oh, what if I write about it?
Exactly. Like a phoenix.
And then become
And so the next video is gonna be Rely.
Yeah.
You shot that, right?
Yeah, shout out to W. DeVoe. It's real nigga.
Word. And then shout out your engineers and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, my man's Jake Guava. Shit. I want to shout out to Streeter too, because he's a real nigga too. He a little with me. Shout out Mr. X, Ricky, freaking Joe Brown, everybody from the Big projects. The scenery.
all wicked good, ugly fam, egomaniacs, all niggas up here.
Yeah, that's like, I don't know.
Like we just
Shout out to all the Springfield artists too. And I feel like we need some more unity.
Back, shout out to the phones.
Word, shout out to
them last night, killed that show over there with Rick Lauren and all the 4 and 3 artists getting together, you know what I mean? That shit was cool to go see yesterday.
Word. So, well, speaking of Mr. X, that's a good segue to Frankie, who has the new single out that you're featured on. So it's not Mr. X's song, right? And you're featured on it?
It's technically our song, which I'll get into more, but let's just talk about the single first.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it leads into other shit. I'm a very meticulous and like everything connects and like has pieces to it. And yeah, everything I do is very on purpose and it leads to something else. Like I don't ever do anything situated. Even though this song was actually very fucking random.
Randomly came out. One exception.
He was making the song and I came in to actually just work on some graphics for Wicked Good because I also do graphics and you know those are the homies, so we all working together on joint projects and stuff and like helping each other out. So yeah, I'm making some designs for them and logos and they're gonna be coming out with some good products that y'all need to cop. Yeah, so I was there to work on that and he was finishing up that song and I was just freestyling to the beat. And I fucked with it so much and it like has a great sound. It's smooth. I feel like yeah, it is, and it embodies the sound that I want for my project, which I'll get into later. So I was like, you know, it just, I don't know, that shit was just on, and I was coming off the head. It was like the fastest verse I ever wrote.
Damn. Right, because it was birthed from a freestyle. It was really just like an extension.
Like the first half of it almost. Well, not really, because I mean, I don't know, my writing process is weird stuff. I just wrote a lot of it down fast. But
so the name of the song is C-E-E.
Yeah, which I gotta explain. See, everything is like mad. It's spelled C-E-E because we say in the song is like, look around, what do you see? Hopefully friends, not enemies. trying to figure out all of this energy. Like he's talking about, and then the first line he says is, you know, it starts with C, and then the bridge is look around, that you will find what you are meant to seek you. I can't sing that over, but the street does that shit. Sounds mad smooth. So the word is used a lot, and it's like the concept of the song is like, you know, is what do you see around you? Shit. And even my first bar was like, what do you see? What do you see inside of me? Like, so it's C-E-E, because it's like see visually, but then at the same time the song's like mad chill, and like to me at least gives me like a summary, like chilling by a river, or like, you know, some chill ass vibes. Like the original concept, like when I heard it, I thought it was like chilling by a river, like I don't know, just dangling my feet, chilling by a river, just like vibing out this mad smooth. Yeah, it's real anime vibe, so it rocked with my mixtape and shit. I'm trying to get it points. But like all that, it just, all those things fit, so it gives like a cool, calm blue kind of vibe to it. So that's why the artwork is blue, and that's why I got the water concept from. So it goes into that. So it's like super chill. So that's why it's like C, like the C, S-E-A. It's like C, the C, and then the letter C is pronounced the same way as the word C. If you just put the C in front of the two E's, and have like a really fucking weird ass name.
New word.
No fucking reason. But like the point I did that was because I used like a wave on the graphic, which
yeah,
and
right here.
Yeah, right. But in the middle there's a wave, and then I have like this really nice cursive writing for the word C. And to me, you know, it looks like it's kind of like a calm, like wavy ocean. So I like put those two together, and that yeah. So let that lead into when we just went into the mixtape concept.
Right. Well, is the mixtape the same thing as the collab project?
They go hand in hand.
Okay.
I feel like I should explain the mixtape first, because the collab project is gonna be like a prequel to my mixtape, but yeah, so my mixtape concept that I have is, it's called the number 2, because it's off the inspired by the mythology behind the Afro Samurai anime. He's like Afro Samurai through the whole movie. Through the whole movie, he's the number 2 samurai in the world, and he's going for the number 1. The number 1's name is Justice, and it's ironic, like he like uses guns instead of a sword. So I find that as like a funny concept. I was like, justice and all the people in Afro has to fight, I see as like the industry, like the rap game and shit. And like the whole concept of Afro Samurai is he's doing this to avenge his father. And I grew up on like, you know, I'm from the South Bronx. I grew up on hip hop. Like my parents used to go to like house parties. My mom used to break dance. My dad used to break dance. I'm really from the South Bronx. Like I take hip hop very seriously.
Shout out South Bronx.
That's my shit, yo. I'm from there, so I feel like Afro Samurai, like they killed like what I love, and now I'm out for revenge. So that's kind of my shit.
That's heavy.
This is my journey as
Let's go.
Still learning, because I'm only the number 2. I'm not number 1 yet. I'm not naive. Like I know I'm nice, but I know I'm gonna be better. So I'm like, I'm still like nice as fuck, but I know I'm gonna be way better. So this is like my coming of age, I guess. It was like my journey as like a samurai and a rapper. Because I feel like being a samurai and being a rapper are like very similar. The way you use words to like cut up subjects, or like even if you're using it versus somebody, punchlines are like, you know, strikes from a sword. And like the way samurais are so disciplined. Yeah, the way samurais are so disciplined, and like they practice the same stroke continuously, and then until it becomes second nature. It's like a rapper writing every day, or freestyling every day until they can do it without a problem. I mean, I don't do that because I'm lazy as fuck. I'm trying to get like,
let them know.
I'm trying to get my own regimen, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I feel like all the greats have one. And then like, I don't know, I feel like I gotta get one.
And I feel like consistency is winning right now. And like a lot of the dudes that are hot, that are coming up, are the type of people who drop like a single every 2 weeks and then like 2 or 3 mixtapes a year. So I think
That's
like
a lot, though.
that's
I'll be
a
on
lot, and I feel like they can't sustain the quality, but it almost doesn't matter because the internet's so strong. Like they just want people to see something from them, so they're just like broad strokes.
I feel like you just gotta. That's why you gotta like make music.
You gotta do you the most.
Yeah,
So you stand out. Because everybody's
You wanna
trying to be everybody else.
Right.
Yeah, because if you
Different
bad
is
shit, you're gonna like kill your own sound.
Yeah, if you try to mold to everybody else, you're gonna die out with them. So
It's gonna be like
you just
a
make
lighter.
You just make your own shit.
Like a
You're gonna
match.
stand out.
Boom, it's lit. Then it dies out. You can't play yourself out too fast.
So you can't. You don't want to make fucking gasoline to fight on.
Yeah.
But like,
That's the problem with all these like people who are ahead of us in that game. They're running out of ideas. And I think that's what it is.
Right, and I think that's when rap resets itself. It's like the new wave comes and that new flavor, people are hungry for something different.
We're hungry.
And you guys are hungry.
It is.
definitely, I'm like, yeah, more rappers like these. I like the duality of like his character because it's like he's doing all this for a righteous cause, which is to avenge his father. Like if I saw somebody kill my dad in front of me, I avenge him. Like
You'd be a
I
little
kill
mad.
everybody, bro.
Right.
Like I'll be fucking everybody. I come at Hitman. Like how many superheroes have been like that? Like on some Max Payne shit. Like
Right.
Famous, like
Punisher.
hard until it was over. Like super anti-hero, but it's for a just cause. You know he's doing mad fucked up shit. And in a sense like. Word. And in a sense, like, I want to be like that. I'm very blunt. I don't fucking know what he says. Like, I can't be in the rap game and not tell you I don't like this person or that person. It has nothing to do with them as a person. I'll tell you straight up I don't like them as people.
Right.
People get mad.
And I think there is a separation, so it's fair.
Yeah, and it's like, I respect everybody, do what you gotta do, but if you're acting your opinion on something, like, I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't appreciate it. I don't like it. Whatever. And to me, that's like, well, I'm gonna kill them. We'll make them learn how to speak.
I don't know. I even consider them like rappers.
Facts. It's different. It's different, but that's a
Oh
whole nother
man,
story.
that's a whole nother story.
Because you can't put them as a lyricist.
Yeah.
So tell me about when you think that mixtape is going to come together.
That one might take.
What's your timeline?
Hopefully, I
Roughly.
Can well, okay, let's get into the EP then, because the EP is like a prequel to that, which I'm gonna do with Mr. X. It's gonna probably be like 4 or 5 tracks, not too long, but it's gonna go with the same concept in the sense of like the artwork and the sonics of it, and like maybe a few, but it's gonna be loosely. It's not going to be that hard as a concept as the mixtape is. And even the mixtape's concept, like, as I explain that, it's not like I'm going to be, like, rapping, like, Afro Samurai, like, every 5 seconds. So, like, that's just the vibe of it. The shit that I'm going to be talking about has nothing to do with anime.
Yeah,
like,
real life.
I'm just going to use that concept of how I feel as an artist to feel that. Like, there'll be skits and stuff, and I want the sonics of it to all sound like, if you could put Afro Samurai, like, any sword fighting like anime, on mute and just listen to my tape. Like that's what I wanted to do. Like that kind of like structured, chill vibe. Like, but that's what anime calms me down. Like, I love
Yeah, I feel like anime has all the swag, right?
Yeah, the
and
beauty
it's like
of
you
the
just lay
animation,
back
like,
and like these heroes
the
are
way-
like mad cool, but then they just turn around and like fuck people up.
Yeah, the way they
With,
make
like,
the fight,
nothing,
the way they make the
effortlessly.
fight scenes, it's like you already know what's gonna happen. It's like music. You already know a song's gonna have a hook, or it's stuff you can predict. But at the same time, everybody.
That nigga.
Nah,
You don't know what the fuck that nigga gonna do.
that nigga might die. He might not. Someone else might die.
Yes.
But like you can kind of you know what you're gonna get almost. But everybody does it in a different style, and like certain styles are like dope. Like I love the illustration for Afro Samurai. Like I could watch it with no sound and like still enjoy the movie because I love the way it's drawn, the way the fighting scenes look. It's just like almost like one of my favorite types of animation. Like it's just I don't know, it's just dope. Like I just relate to the samurai. As a rapper, I feel like to do all that, you have to make a lot of enemies, but you have to show why you're better than X, Y, Z. So a lot of niggas are gonna hate you for it and try to challenge you for it, and you're just gonna have to run right through them with no remorse. Like, and it's not even gonna be personal. Like he says it in the thing. One of the guys says, "Why are you killing all like everybody now to make the world a better place?" And he's like, "It's nothing personal. It's just revenge." And I think that's like the coldest shit ever. that part was fucking cold as shit. And then he just walks away from like 100 dead bodies. It's ill as fuck. So I feel like that's what it is. Like, I want everybody making. I want to be cool with everybody. I'm a happy guy, but like, I'm not naive. Man. I know I'm
right.
gonna have to,
When it comes to competing, it's time to compete.
Cut it to the next and shit. And I'm not scared of that because I'm fucking skilled and I will do this.
Word. Yo, that's a good place to end it. Thank you guys for being on Organized Sound Podcast. We got Mello Sav and DeLa, and we're signing out.
Wow. Heaven Sent.
Heaven
Go
Sent.
listen to that.
Out now.
See on SoundCloud.
Happy
Go listen to
Easter.
that. Peace.
Peace.